I'ma keep it a bean. Stick to the script, every scene. This from last year, but they clean. Say to say, I'ma take something else, but it's winning team. Charlie Sheen, fam gang, the regime. I'm from Piney Green.
What's good, Shellitronnn here, the most woke, no joking. I'm back gonna give it a brand new video, and I'm gonna keep it a bold braid biscuit. I knew this was gonna happen. I actually knew, without a doubt, this was going to happen. Now, I'm only just getting started with this channel doing Charlotte Hornets videos. For the most part, for the last 15, 16 months, I've been doing Carolina Panthers videos on this channel. We've been going pretty strong with that, but I have been following the Hornets now for a while now, for a minute. And if being a Hornets fan has taught me anything, it's that in the off season, you're gonna see a little something. Now, if you're seeing something good, something bad, it can go either way. But I knew this was going to happen. Now, I'm not saying that I knew we'd pick up PJ Washington, the 6'8" power forward out of Kentucky, but I am saying that I knew we'd pick someone that would make sure, without a single doubt, that Kemba Walker would not want to stay with the Hornets. This is the best pick to make sure that Kemba walks away. Look, I don't dislike PJ Washington. The guy has some skills. He can play with his back to the basket. He's gotten a little bit of a better shot from his freshman year to his sophomore year at Kentucky. And honestly, it's kind of hard to say he improved his shot, because his freshman year, he only shot the three-pointer 21 total times. And even though he only hit 5 to make his percentage, something like 24%, it was he wasn't trying to be a volume three-point shooter. And he kind of realized, okay, hold up. I'm not hitting these threes. Let me go ahead and stop. It's not like he was actually shooting threes and he got so much better from year 1 to year 2. It sounds like he actually started shooting threes in year 2. And in some ways, I mean, the scouting report when you go against teams, coach is going to tell you, this guy right here, if you see him at the three-point line, you don't need to go out there with all your heart into stopping this guy from shooting a three. I mean, he shot 24% last year. If he wants to shoot, let him shoot. Now, I'm not taking it away from him for actually shooting 43% or 42% this past year, but I had to see him do that in the NBA when there is going to be some intense defense on him at all times, especially since the scoring is going to be coming from who knows where right now. But I think that the Hornets' biggest need in this draft was obviously a defensive big. I don't mean a two-way kind of guy. I'm talking about a guy who specializes, a guy who's at least 7 feet, who specializes in interior defense. We have some pretty good bigs on the squad right now, but inside defense, paint protection, rim protection is not a strength of the Hornets. And we just got a guy, put up a stats from right here. We have a guy here in PJ Washington who, and I want to mention this again real quick, I don't hate PJ Washington. I just don't think this was the right pick for the Hornets if you're trying to keep Kemba Walker, which honestly I believe Kemba should walk away no matter who we picked this draft. But I'll get to that in a minute. Look, if you look right here, there are a few things, a few really important things to take a note of. First of all, I want to talk about, where do I start? Defense, I guess. He averaged 0.8 steals a game. That's not really a big deal for a power forward, but only 1 block a game too. That's not all that bad, but you have to also remember that you can get some blocks in college, and being a 6'8" kind of guy who has, defense is part of one of the big things in his breakdown and of his game, of what he's kind of known for. And stats aren't everything. The box score doesn't tell you everything about a guy's game, but here are 2 stats when paired together tell me a lot about this guy, more than you can talk about with points, percentages, shots per game, all that kind of stuff. Look at his assists and his turnovers per game. I'll go over those 2 as an average for his 2 years at Kentucky. Assists a game, 1.7. Turnovers a game, 1.9. He loses the ball more often than he puts his teammates in position to score. That's the worst part about it. The second worst part about it is he's a ball stopper. The ball gets in his hands, he's either shooting it or he's not putting guys in positions to score and positions to actually be successful. And it's kind of bad when you have a guy who has a good post-up background. He can post up and he can shoot, but he can't pass the ball out of that and get, a really good look for someone else. And those Kentucky teams weren't bad. Those Kentucky teams weren't terrible shooting teams. 1.7 assists on average when you're playing about 30 minutes a game. I have no idea. How do you do that? How do you lose the ball more than you get 1.7 as look, man, he's a ball stopper. And even though he only averaged somewhere around 9 shots a game for his 2 years at Kentucky, it seems like he's not really a chucker because he has a good percentage from the field for 2-pointers at like 50%, just around there for both years. I just don't like what this means for the future of the Hornets. This to me only confirms that Kemba's going to be gone. Probably not to the Lakers, honestly. The Lakers don't have enough money. I think they're going to use that money to get pieces around LeBron and AD. And then you think about Jeremy Lamb being gone. Now, Jeremy Lamb could be the one to go to the Lakers. I would not be surprised about that. Kemba probably goes to the Mavs. Yo, Kemba, Luka, and Kristaps could be a really good big three. That could be a squad to look out for. But this draft right here, this pick right here, only just shows me even more what the Hornets' two biggest problems are, which I mentioned in an earlier video. One, Michael Jordan cannot evaluate talent in the draft. Michael Jordan should be banned from even looking at draft prospects ever. And I mean ever. And number two, the Hornets have no ability, even if they can evaluate talent at any level, either it be a draftee or a guy who's on free agency or a guy on the team already. They don't know how to pay the right guys the appropriate amounts. You cash out this man Nick Batum before you cash out Kemba? You really cash out this man Nick Batum? Look, Nick Batum is not a bad player, but I don't get to it, man. This is the reason why Kemba's going to be gone. PJ, welcome to Charlotte, the Queen City, all that, bro. Bud City, all that, bro. We got love for you here, man. But, Kemba, it's been an honor. Yeah, it's been an honor, bro. Bro, please leave, bro. Look, I want the best for you, Kemba. I want the best for you, bro. You gotta dip. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Will he be a good fit for the Hornets? Do you see him having a really big role in his rookie season on the team? Will Kemba stay? I mean, look, you never know. You never know. If you want more Hornets content, you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, and you already know to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.